Okay, so I prepared 5 things that we're going to do.
That's fresh. Fresh.
Oh, because that one is way beautiful. It is cool. A little unnerving.
I was right.
Oh yeah.
Join the aunties for some exercise after hard.
I'm a true auntie already because this is what I do at home all the time.
在今天影片开始之前，我想要先跟大家介绍一下德国Emma的床垫和枕头。我们家从2022年的时候就开始一直在睡Emma的床垫，非常满意。我们最喜欢的款式是 Hybrid 款，它不仅是 CP 值非常高，而且它是独立筒和记忆棉的5层混合设计，所以说它下面是独立筒，支撑很强，上层是记忆棉，所以柔软舒适。相比传统的床垫来说，它就是抗劳动的基数，会让你睡觉完全不会影响到鼻齿，然后你的脊椎也会维持直线。再来呢，如果你搭配德国Emma的石墨烯黑钻枕的话，真的是无敌。它里面有3层不同的记忆棉，那你可以按照你个人的需求去调整它的高度跟软硬。那石墨烯还有一个很特别的地方，就是它的恒温基数，夏天的时候超级凉爽，然后完全不会是那种睡到一半被热醒的。那现在官网母亲节活动最低可以5折哦，输入我们的折扣码 Elizabeth2025 还能额外再打9折哦，超级划算！赶快点资讯栏的连结给妈妈一个新的床垫吧 ！Happy Mother's Day! Now let's get started with today's video.
嗨，我是沙白。
Hi, I'm Felicia.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Okay, guys, so it's your last day in Taiwan today, so I figured we had to go out with a bang. I prepared a couple challenges for you guys. I want to see if I've taught you enough about Taiwan to make it as a local here. Okay, so I prepared 5 things that we're going to do. I'm not gonna go with you guys. I'm gonna let you guys do them all by yourself. They're numbered 1 to 5. So we're gonna see if you guys can complete the challenges today.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
So for anything you do, you can obviously ask, people around the area. You can, whatever you can, but no cell phones. Okay? Dun dun dun!
Get Bowsy in the market.
Okay, so Americans know what bao is, right?
Yes.
Yes, and you have not had bao since you've been here, right?
Not yet.
Okay, let's go.
Where can I find it? Where's the market? I don't speak Mandarin.
Wait.
Okay. We're getting some help.
We are here.
Okay, we're here. We're gonna go up to this street.
Yes.
And turn right.
Turn right.
Okay. Thank you. We got a map.
I hope it's the right market. I hope we can find actual bao there.
I know.
And everything. At first I was intimidated because we weren't gonna have any help, and
No translator.
We don't really understand the language, so like you can't really get by much with signs.
I think we're getting there.
So it's right here, right?
Yeah.
It's totally out of my field.
Like, I don't know. She's just along for the ride.
CP for parking, and the trees, that's where we're at right
Yeah,
now.
we're about to get on that side.
我15年前跟家人刚来台湾的时候，爸爸第一个介绍的台湾早餐就是包子。我那时候是完全不了解，但现在已经融入我的生活中。我大概1个礼拜会吃个1、2次吧，然后我也非常喜欢。
Okay, we found a place that sells bao. I think we're gonna try to go there.
It's a giant image of the bao on the sign.
All right, now we just gotta order it.
那这一支影片呢，我想说，我一定要让他们自己去体验，不要有当地的人带，因为这样子我们就会忍不住想要一直帮忙。但是我希望他们可以自己完成，然后希望他们在台湾学到怎么跟当地的人互动啊，多多认识一些新的朋友。
Can we do 1 original bao? One. Success. We found some bao. We only got 1, so we can all try it.
It took us an hour.
It took us a while. I'm sweaty. Ooh. Is it outside part?
No, it looks good. Looks like a
sweet.
giant dumpling.
I've never had this before.
Neither have I.
I was surprised by the texture. I thought it'd be like a dumpling. It reminds me of the one we had at the night market.
Okay, guys, how was the first challenge?
It took us a while.
Challenging.
Yeah, it was challenging. We got a map
Oh, where'd you get this map?
from the real estate
Did you guys like the baozi?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah?
It was.
Which flavor did you get?
I think this is like the original.
Oh, okay. So even though this shop is not in the market, it's still in the general vicinity of the market.
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna give you guys a pass on this one.
Okay.
And I actually frequent this bao shop, so I think it's perfect.
I knew. I
Okay.
felt like Elizabeth was saying go to this one.
Yeah. You knew my aura was around here. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready for number 2?
All right, Stephanie, go ahead, open it.
Buy a souvenir for your parents in the market.
All right.
Okay, so I've heard you guys talking about wanting to buy your dad a traditional shirt, and I'm sure there's gotta be some lovely little trinkets for your mom as well. So I'll give you a slight hint, and that the market is that way.
Oh, I know where the market is. I know where we're going now.
She's all good now with her map. Teamwork. I'm not a part of this team.
We're gonna walk down this way and try to find some shops. It's so big, it just splits in like 5 different directions. First things first, we see meat hanging, hanging in the market. Exactly what I thought would be.
I think going to a market, I think, okay, we're gonna go to a grocery store.
Prepackaged.
Yeah, prepackaged, it's already there for you, not live, fresh, or like, you know, just killed or whatever. Like things hanging off of the side, that was a bit of a culture shock. Like, wow.
They're telling the deals of the day.
Fish.
Oh, fish. That's just, I don't know if that's like crazy. There's lots of smells happening though. You gotta get used to the smells. You can get everything you need here. Your fruit, your fish, your chicken, and your clothes.
And you can get run over.
And you can
在市场里面的东西都是最便宜又多元，所以我想说一定要让他们体验台湾的菜市场文化，可以问路啊，可以看看当地人推荐什么，然后我们来看看他们的表现咯。
The crabs are moving in that bucket. You see it like the little claws? Wow. Look at that one.
That's fresh. Fresh.
Oh, look at that one is waving its claws.
He's saying, bye, help me, help me.
It is cool, a little unnerving. Kind of sad to think there'll be someone's lunch or dinner.
There's
just so much to see and do.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's so much in the market that you kind of lost in there.
Do you have traditional clothes?
Can I find a bigger size?
Okay, so we found a spot. We saw this place is selling dress shirts, so we thought maybe this place will have it, and they do. Hopefully they have his size now. My dad got muscles, so he needs a bigger shirt. Just one.
So we picked out this one for our dad because he tends to wear colors like these a lot and I think it would look good on him.
Okay, from America, from California. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 谢谢.
As far as like the people, there are a lot like nicer. Yeah, I felt like because since we're like the foreigners, they wouldn't really like talk to us. But the counters that we've had with the people here, they would like talk to us, help us out, and then you know, some of like the older folks who would like compliment us and be like, oh, you're so beautiful or whatever, you know. I wasn't really expecting that. It's nice just to see like how friendly they are and how like welcoming they are towards foreigners.
What flavor?
Excuse me, she can't understand.
Okay.
You want that flavor?
We just want to know what the flavors are.
I know it's
Passion fruit?
This one is black tea, and the other one is
Milk?
turkey.
Protein. Okay. Thank you.
They're all 30 except those two are 20. So I think ours
Okay.
is 30.
Okay.
Dosha.
Okay, guys, so how did you find challenge number 2?
It's a little bit more intimidating because
Yeah.
there was a lot more ground to cover.
There was. And then because it's a local market, there's not many English writings anywhere, so like we couldn't just read any signs. So we kind of had to rely on people to help us. But again, there's that language barrier, so it was a bit hard.
So, question, if you guys were locals here in Taiwan, if you lived in Taiwan, would you come to the market very often?
I feel like I would.
I
with,
would.
Like just the quick errand stuff. There's a lot of food here.
Challenge number 3.
All right, here we go.
Get Tiffany a pair of nearsighted glasses next to me. Oh, I've seen that
Oh,
shop.
next to Louisa.
Since we've been hanging out these past 2 weeks, we've heard Tiffany mention a couple times that she definitely needs glasses.
Yeah.
And getting glasses in Taiwan is quite easy. So I hope you guys have fun figuring it out.
Well, we know where Louisa is.
All right, let's do it.
在美国的话，我们配眼镜是一件很麻烦的事情，像是你要先去找眼科医师给你开一个 prescription， 然后再来去眼镜行买眼镜。那我觉得在台湾很方便，是因为你可以在同一个地方一次完成，然后也不需要医师去帮你评估，所以这对我来说是一个蛮方便，然后又可以体验台湾文化的地方，希望他们会喜欢。
These look like sunglasses.
They have a lot of cute frames. I'm already seeing some. I think I might get some.
Do we look alike?
Are we twins? I'm the new twin now.
Triplets. So I found these pairs of glasses, and I like these the best.
And I check inside. Okay. Red and green. Inside number. Which one is clear?
Green.
Green.
And that whole process was super speedy.
Yeah,
Super fast.
very
super
fast, right?
Easy.
And he was very nice too, like
Yeah, he
just walking me through, just kind of, and like helping, like, oh, is this one better? He was just very like nice. I can see color. No, yeah, everything is like clear.
It's less than $60.
Gosh. Because in the States, I think you'd have to like pay for like the prescription and the frame. So probably anywhere between like 200. Well, Felicia was saying she didn't have like copay, or you also need like, the insurance, but you don't. She paid like 300, 400. It's like less than $60.
Like ever since we moved into this area, this has been my spot for glasses, contacts. If you guys are ever in town, check him out. It's a great spot. Are you guys ready for your next challenge?
Oh, yeah. All right. Meet Elizabeth at Whitebeard Taiwanese Steak.
Wow.
Don't even know what that is.
Okay, so since we already met up, I was thinking another way to make this a little more interesting is to give you guys a scooter ride over there. Do you guys want to try the scooter?
Yeah.
我现在有点紧张，因为我有一次哦，大概2、3年前吧，我一个朋友他来台湾玩，然后呢，我载他的过程，他不小心有一点唰塞在上面。
I might be a little nervous, but I'm not scared. All right, here we go.
Ready?
Girl, I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. Woo! We're doing the thing. Getting the full Taiwan experience. Not right? Not bad, not bad.
Our first scooters for the first time, which was really fun.
I think I'd do it again.
In my mind, I was like, there's no way I could be on a scooter. And then once you're on it, you're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad.
Okay, so for the 4th challenge, I wanted you guys to try something that is completely not available in the US, okay? So this is Taiwanese steak, and also considered night market steak. You can't expect American steak though. Very different. Okay, so it looks like we have the drink section all here. There's some sodas, some teas, some coffees. Then you got your popcorn. You got your toast. So you can use toast, butter with garlic, peanut butter, chocolate, corn soup. This one is veggie soup or meatball soup. And then ice cream.
Usually if you go to like a steakhouse in America, they won't have like these extra sides, or if they do have it, you have to pay for it.
I like that they have croutons for the soup because I always like adding some kind of like bread or crackers to my soup.
I got 2 toasts with the butter and garlic. Because if you need to know one thing about me, I love my garlic bread.
Over here, they have a whole section of tea bags, and then you use the hot water, and then you just let it sit, and then like they even give sugar and everything, like it's your own tea bar.
Do you guys like the DIY concept here?
Yeah. Definitely do it yourself. I like how it's served on noodles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, usually we don't have steak served on noodles.
Usually it's like steak and salad or steak and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
But this time it's steak and noodles.
Does it look any different from the steak that you're used to?
It doesn't look as like black. Cause you know how it'll be black from like the charcoal or like the grill?
Oh, the grill.
Yeah, like the outside. This one looks like it was like hand seared, and it definitely looks more juicy as if it was like marinated in something.
This is really true. I'm having a hard time eating them. But I mean, it's good. It's just, I don't know if they use teriyaki for the sauce, but the sauce is really good.
The sauce from the steak marinating on top of it is quite perfect.
It's delectable.
Herby.
The nice one. Ooh,
That's really good, huh?
that's so good. It's like so crunchy, but really fluffy too.
Okay, guys, how do you use Mandarin to describe this moment?
House.
What about in Taiwanese? Hoja! Okay, so for the value of $33, we got 3 steaks, 2 extra orders of French fries, an extra order of chicken nuggets, and access to the mini buffet.
Yeah.
For this value, do you think it's a good cost?
Oh,
Definitely. Everything comes out piping hot.
For one steak, like a steak meal in America, especially if it's like a nice steak, depending on the cut and stuff, it would be $33 alone
For that.
for like one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's like if I ask like, oh, can I have my steak cooked this way? Sometimes it won't always be guaranteed to come out that way. Like it might be a little bit more, a little bit less, but my meat was cooked exactly to my likings. I really love how we just have like the access to the buffet and like you can just keep going for more.
Yeah.
That's not really in like steak houses or restaurants in America. So I think that's nice.
I feel like it's just very easy and convenient. Like you just check off what you want to order. They get it out to you at like a really fast time. And then just with the buffet and everything
the service
really
is
fast.
really speedy.
Are you ready for your 5th and final challenge?
I've been pondering it all day.
We had to wait until it was kind of evening for this challenge because that's when all the action happens. But I won't say too much.
Oh yeah.
Join the aunties for some exercise at the park.
Okay, what
seems
better
fun.
way to meet the locals than to join them for an exercise class in the park? So, the only hint I will give you is that they like to congregate near the market. That's their favorite spot. Have fun, guys! I feel like a mom letting my kids go to school on day 1.
I hear music.
During their exercise.
Look at all this area is like really nice. Like look at all the lanterns, the decorations.
I've never seen a dance like this in the park. We're gonna try it today.
Okay, welcome to Taiwan reality.
It's actually relaxing.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be way more fast
Mainly like
paced.
arm movements and like walking, but it's
Yeah, you
nice.
can really feel yourself burning the fat.
Especially like arms.
I'm a true auntie already because this is what I do at home all the time.
At first, it's not that hard to do, but I'm sure after doing it multiple times, you'll start feeling the burn.
Yeah.
So in the K-dramas, we see the harmonies and the animas go in the park and like on a group walk or a group exercise like this.
I think that was my favorite challenge,
Yes.
not gonna lie.
That
I got
one
to
didn't
move.
seem like intimidating at all. It was
No.
just like, okay, we just walk up and join them in the park.
Yeah.
It was very relaxing, especially like after like the long day of just being outside, like
relaxing.
running. So it just felt like good to get your blood
Stretching,
flowing
yeah.
and muscles. Like I could feel the
All
muscle
in
burden.
all, it was a successful day as a local, I would say. We did a lot and got help.
That really
Went on a
integrated.
scooter,
Went
went
on
to
a
the
scooter,
market.
went to the market, and
Got
ended
your-
our day with some exercise.
I feel like that's a day in the life.
The true
Yeah.
Solid day.
Taiwanese experience.
How was your local dancing experience with the aunties?
So much fun.
I really enjoyed it.
I would definitely do it again.
If I lived here, I would be there every day with them. That's my type of exercise.
Yeah, I like the fact
Relaxing.
that there's like so many people here.
Yeah, having so many people, it feels not as embarrassing, right?
And I noticed that people were like, not everyone was like in sync. Everybody would go at their pace. If they got tired, they would
Yeah.
kind of stop. So that was kind of nice because I feel like I'm thinking like group exercise, like you have to match everyone's like pace or energy. And so I didn't want to like fall behind, but it's very like chill and laid back.
Laid back, yeah, super fun. Did you guys make any friends?
One lady, we stood next to, we asked if we could dance with her, and she said yeah. So I would think we made friends.
Aww.
It was a lot more lively, and there's like lots of more like fun things to do. You can never be bored, really. I feel like there's always something for you to do. There's always like a bunch of new food and like different ways to try things. I mean, we've been here for 2 weeks, so obviously there's still more for us to find out. But like, I feel like there's like more and more that I'm still learning.
On the last day in Taiwan, they're living like locals, playing mahjong. Right.
I saw you pick up my 3 and that was the one I needed.
Oh, the master tea in her own home, okay? We found out that Felicia's name in Mandarin is Fa Fa, and it's freaking annoying. We played 7 times.
I wasn't trying to help her.
Fafa won 4 times. Stephanie won twice. I won once. The disrespect I'm feeling in my own home right now is on another level. If we were playing for money, I would no longer have a job or a home or life, honestly.
So what were the highlights of your trip?
The highlight of my trip was anytime we got to really interact with the locals, the Taiwanese people, just because I like not feeling like a tourist sometimes. You know, like you want to be like, oh, I want to be a part of this, let me, you know, not be an outsider. Everyone was really nice here. I like doing all the local things, you know, riding the MRT, doing that kind of public transportation, like assimilating into the culture around.
And then I really liked doing the night market, because that was also something that, like, when I have heard about Taiwan or just like in Asian countries, I know that they're known for like night markets or street markets. We don't have stuff like that back in America. So I thought like, oh, I want to experience that in Taiwan and see like what's like the hype about it, like what's so attractive to like the locals or foreigners. So I'm glad I got to do that.
Yeah, I would say I really enjoyed our time in Tainan, just going to the fort and then like the whole boat ride and everything. I really like just the city in general. There was like a mix of like modern and then historical or like traditional, and then also just like the pace of it again is like more laid back, things are more chill, you know, but like you could just go for nice walks around the city, and I feel like that's just the type of stuff I enjoy, you know. And
what was your favorite meal of the entire trip?
Oh my gosh.
There was so many
ate a lot of good
foods
food.
we tried. For sure, we can all agree on is when we went to the boba place.
Oh yes,
that was my favorite meal.
And then the takoyaki.
I really enjoyed the takoyaki.
That was in
I want to go
Taipei.
again so bad.
That was a really good experience too.
So what was the most rewarding part of your trip?
The most rewarding part of the trip probably just be beating them in a boat race, beating them at the 7-Eleven challenge, beating them at the MRT yo-yo car challenge.
We're gonna stop right here, ladies.
That was pretty rewarding.
The most rewarding for me was actually, like I said, with the language barrier, was learning some phrases and using them with the people here.
And seeing their reactions.
And seeing their
When you say
reactions. So like even just saying like dosha and stuff, like seeing their reaction when you're speaking Taiwanese was fun. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. You know, it was like one little tiny word, but I was like, yeah, I feel so good about myself now. I would tell someone who's never been to Taiwan that they should come to Taiwan to visit for its rich culture, its delicious food, and its lively atmosphere. You can get pretty much anything here and experience almost everything. You have beachside area, you have the nice mountain area if you want to hike, and then all of the street markets, and then if you like just the city atmosphere, going inside the local markets and it really immersing yourself.
Come back soon. It's so much fun. You guys made it a lot more fun, and especially since we're like the foreigners, we don't really like know anyone here, so I felt like I would have definitely been lost and I would have felt lonely. Aww. Even with my sisters, but so it was nice to have someone to like, a familiar face, a friend.
Aww. It's been real. Thank you for having us. Thank you for welcoming us into your home and your country.
Okay, we gotta go. Bye guys. Be safe. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.